Hello, welcome to Canna Bunny, Karma Cat Gardens, and Zen Rabbit Rescue. Um, I just wanted to chat and do a little bit of a, Izzy, do you want to come up? Sorry, I have a little peeking little dog who wants to come up on my lap. I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about my experience doing Black Friday shopping and just kind of go from there, and we'll meander our way through this. I know I had done, oh, there she is. This is Isaboo, for those that haven't met her. She's a Shih Tzu Tibetan Terrier mix, and if you can see it in the video, she's blind in one eye. She did have a GoFundMe page. I do believe it's still active. So she had some issues regarding that. Oh, just a moment, sorry. Anyway, she had a eye issue that she's still working on, but she is feeling better, and she just recently lost her brother, so she hangs out with me quite a lot as she's a little bit lonely. Anyway, so I may have mentioned, and if you're new to this, I did go shopping on Black Friday, and there was a couple of amazing deals, and the experience that I had on Black Friday was unusual. I've done this for many years. I would say about 15. And one of the things that I experienced on my trip was, let me back up. I'm in Portland, Oregon, and having been on the shopping trips here and waited in many a line, huge lines. I've never felt fear in a line at Black Friday. I have seen it. I've seen the videos on the news, and I thought, wow, that's crazy. I've never seen that. Although I've seen crazy huge lines, and I've been at lots of openings, and I've been at the front of the line, I've been at the middle and the back, and I've never seen anybody act like that here. I thought, well, that's just a regional thing. Until this time. So my shopping trip kind of, I had it all planned out. I was going to JCPenney for, to get the ticket or the coupon that had a dollar amount that they would give you. And that dollar amount was most likely a $10 gift card or anywhere up to $500. And it ranged anywhere in between there, and likely you'd get $10. But still, it's a $10. It's like a $10 coupon off of whatever you got. And their prices were so great that was wonderful. And so I am shopping for a charity, so I needed that. So I went and got in line, and I was pretty close to the front, and they did a serpentine in their line, so I was basically up against the building, and I was about 20 people deep. So up against the building, I could not get out. And then there's a cascade of people behind me and a cascade of people in front of me, so you're stuck. And people started pushing, and when they opened the doors, and it got really dicey, even though I don't know why they started pushing, because you're not going to go anywhere. And there weren't as many people in line. I tried to start in my little group area to stop the pushing, and it kind of worked if you stand in front of someone and turn around and look at them and say, hi. And just square your shoulders and don't let them get an inch, and just keep that part in front of you stable and keep the people on your sides from moving. You can stop a pushing episode as best you can and keep the people behind you, let them do that too, and then just keep that, and it'll cascade backwards if you get the message going backwards. But there was shouting and pushing, and it was really scary. And I made them mention, I said, this is unusual. People were better than that. We're from Portland. We're passive aggressive. We don't do this. Write just an angry letter. It's like, don't do that. We're not actively aggressive to each other. We'll just talk about you behind your back. We don't just judge you in front of you. We're gonna talk about what you're wearing and all that later, but we don't want to do this. This isn't us. So it was an odd and awkward and kind of scary situation, and it was not fun. And then I got in the store, and I got my coupon, and it was for $10, which was what I kind of expected, but had hoped it would be more. and a little boy in front of me got $40, and I was just like, ah. Anyway, so it was rough. It was a rough day, and I thought to myself, well, I won't be doing this again. And of course, a couple days later, I was like, of course I'm going to do it again. Why wouldn't I? Well, I'll do it again. And I'd had trouble at the other store I was going to. I was going to Kohl's for a specific item, which I can't say out loud because the person I'm getting it for is in this building. So it's an item that was $249 and came with a Kohl's cash for $75. And I had gotten a runaround from this company for the week prior because I was going to go to the store closest to my home, and they did not have that item. So I was going to do like a pre-buy and then do an adjustment. I was told it was okay to do that. Then I was told it wasn't. And I had done a bunch of running around to do this. I'd done a bunch of research. Anyway, in the end, I had ordered it from another company. And then later in the evening, I decided because I was out the Kohl's cash, which was kind of a linchpin of my desire and what I needed so that I could actually have more stuff under the tree. And turns out that a different Kohl's had it. So by 8 o'clock that evening, this is on Thanksgiving, I jumped in the car, drove out there, waited in a line for an hour and a half, and did get that said item and a few other things, and was quite pleased with myself. But I guess on my musings, all in all, Portlanders, we should not be physically aggressive to each other. We are passive-aggressive people, and we should just write a stern, scathing letter later. So please, just write a letter or vent on Facebook. That's what I do. All right, thanks guys. Have a good night.